y'all. We on the Fargo show. You know what I mean? Tag a friend, tell a friend, tag a friend. Let's bring them in. I'm gonna give y'all a minute to, you know what I mean, add some viewers real quick. Cause this interview right here, man, write y'all comments. You know what I'm saying? We on YouTube too now. This will be on YouTube in a week. This episode right here, like I said, this is my year anniversary of the Fargo show. I'm bringing them all in face-to-face interviews. We ain't, you know what I mean? Only way we doing them, if a nigga out of town, only way we doing them, virtual. That's a nigga out of town, we stepping it up this year, man. I got another nigga from 46th Street for the Ghost Block era. Shout out to Ghost Block. I'm talking about the motherfucking project, nigga. Niggas know who he is, man. Like I said, man, I'm excited right now because I finally got my brother on here, man. And he here to show love to the show, tell his story, you know what I mean? Those that forgot about him, nigga, he's still around and he's doing great. You feel me? Despite all the issues that he's having right now, he's still here standing tall. He's a fucking dinosaur. He's a warrior. He's one of my friends, one of my childhood friends. You know what I'm saying? I had to bring him in bring him to the Fargo show. Gave him his flowers, my motherfucking man. Y'all seen. Tag a friend, tell a friend.
Tag a friend, tell a friend. You hear?
Fucking man, Charlie Chapstick. Yeah, y'all ain't see this one coming, did y'all?
Tag a friend, tell a friend.
Y'all ain't see this one coming. We live with it, man. We going right in, man. Fuck that. We ain't holding no punches back. Damn, you want to tell it? Yeah, I mean, I introduced him, but he going to say his name because nobody can say it like he said. You feel me?
Boy, Charlie Chapstick, you know how it is, bro.
Exactly, 46th Street representative.
Roll up, blow with a nigga, man.
You know what I mean?
You got that gas, holla at me, man.
Exactly, because he spent heavy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Talk to him, chap. You want to tell him where you from, baby?
4-6 all day, man. 4-6, the original 4-6.
Right. Representative.
You don't know. Up and down, man. Up and down from Fairmont to Langston, man. All up in there.
So as you go up, down, you know, the projects, West Philadelphia, what's some of the things you seen growing up?
I've seen everything, man. It ain't nothing I haven't seen.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You want to, I mean, can you tap into one, like, specific incidents that you, it ain't got to be no murders or nothing. It can be a fight, anything, just to let the people know, where we come from, for real, in the field. Like, we gonna...
We come from the ground up, man, the sandbox, man. We do this from the sandbox, man. You know, we got into everything, man. A little bit of everything, man. From the sports to the riding the horses to the street action. This is like when we grow, our mind grew. You know what I'm saying? So we had to move on. You know what I mean? We had to keep our mind elevated. You know what I'm saying? We ain't had all the technologies, the games, and the phones and all that. So we had to make our way with the bats and the balls and the sticks and the motherfucking horseshoes and the motherfucking juice boxes and shit like that. You already know, slingshots and juice boxes, nigga.
Right. So as I know that you said, as a child of sports, we want to tap into the sports a bit because I know you still be active, bro. I see you out there still on that baseball field, that basketball court, getting busy.
Shout out to my baseball team, Strictly Business, man. We come to Strictly Business, namesake, man. Speak for itself. So
as growing up in the neighborhood, what's some of the sports that you played growing up as a child?
Growing up as a child, I only played 2 sports, man, football and baseball. That's it, man. I really ain't get down with the basketball too much. I know a little bit about it. I dipped and dabbed, but for me, it wasn't really for me. It wasn't a contact sport.
I actually played against you and played with you.
I physically like contact sports, though, bro. Like
you was a competitor, bro. Whatever you did, that's one thing I would say, my man fucking Charlie Chapstick put his all into it, whatever, even when he was... See, he was a fighter too, man. Like, we gonna tap into this. This one of my niggas in my neighborhood was famous with the, you know what I mean? When we was kids, he was knocking grown men out. Like, he had what was your signature move, Jack?
Oh man, you already know, man. It ain't
niggas that jumping on here can vouch, man. They probably felt one of them jaws before, man.
You already know, man, what the shot was, man. The shot is the shot. Holla at me, man.
Right. You know what I'm saying? I'm a tap in on this one. You know what I'm saying? My man had one of the best knockouts in the neighborhood. Like I said, we don't do that dicky and shit on the Fargo show. We give niggas they flowers and we big we big him up. You know what I'm saying? That's why I brought my man Charlie Chapstick on the show, tell his story, man. He a good brother of mine, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, we all older now. We done changed our life. We got businesses, niggas out here working 9 to 5s now. But like I said, we gonna go back. All right. So what's some of the schools you went to growing up in the neighborhood?
I only went to 2 schools, man. Multi and Uni.
Okay, but my last interview, we touched on this, so I have a question for you. It seemed like, you know, because it was like most of all the people that we grew up with went to Multi or Burger, right? How do you feel like Burger was better than Multi? Like,
no, Burger was a stepstone for those that went to the other 2 schools around those 2,
right?
Which was Locke and
James Rhodes.
Right. And then you got Blankenburg also.
Right,
right. So they only went up to 5th grade.
Right.
The Burger went from 6th to 8th.
Okay.
So everybody that went to them schools went to Burger.
I remember you used to come up there at the school to my fights and shit.
That's what I'm saying. Multi was 1 to 8.
Right.
So we ain't moved. Once we was in there, we ain't moved unless we got into something.
We used to have to come up there when we cut out of our school. We'd come up there to y'all for lunch.
Yeah, we got out early. Multi got out before Burger.
Yeah, we ain't had no recess.
Yeah, Multi got out before
at Salisbury, so
we was 1 to 8.
we used to just come up there to y'all.
Shout out to Multi College, everybody. You already know Multi College on now.
To me, I feel like I was touching in the last interview. I don't know if you watched it, but I felt like Multi was like more for the like middle class families, like people that had 2 parents and motherfuckers that had that shit on. Cause and Burger was like,
no, because a lot of us from the Jets went there.
Right, but it me
more like I said, Multi was it had pre-K.
More academic.
No, it had Multi was from pre-K to 8th grade. So if you got in this joint and you was in there and you kept your grades to a standard,
right.
It wasn't no leave until you went to high school.
Right.
You know
that's kind of what I was feeling like there.
Right,
it's like more people who had more better educations there.
Right. Exactly. You had the 1 to 8, so you got to know a group of teachers instead of changing in the middle of your 5th to 6th grade. Then I got to know a new group of teachers. Then you go from 8th to 9th, and you got to know a new group of teachers. You know what I'm saying? So,
right.
You got familiar with the same people for just about 8 years.
You want to tap into how you met me?
Well, I met you from roaming the neighborhood at first. See you with the neighborhood, this, that, the third. Then once I went up, grew up a little bit, got into the teenage years, started spreading out the neighborhood, walking around. I got into the horses, met a couple other people that led me to you, you know what I'm saying?
Right. But I
already knew of you.
You know how I knew of you, bro. Your name was buzzing. Like, I ain't gonna lie, you was popular. You was kind of popular down where I was at, down 49th Street, because, like you said, we had runners. Like, we used to be like, because I'm going to keep it all the way G. We used to boost and shit. Like, we'd be on routes.
Right.
Like 69th Street. We'd be anywhere, and we'd run into the project niggas.
That's what I'm saying. That's like stages of our life. We started with that, then we went to this, then we went to that.
Because I was hanging with Lil Omar, R. Reese, and all the niggas, but
that was my younger years. When I was young,
right,
my preteen years, 10, 11, 12, we was hopping L's, going up to Sears on 69th Street.
Right. Downtown Gallery, 52nd Street.
Downtown and Gallery, racking out the motherfucking fountains. You know what I'm saying? The Warhol, we used to go in that joint, grab all the quarters and shit. You know what I'm saying? That was young years.
You know how I used to get my information, though? I'm going to keep it all the way G. Fout. When he used to go on route with y'all, because that's how I got tight with Fout. We went to school together.
Yeah, he went to Burger with you.
And yeah, he introduced me to mostly all y'all. That's how I knew. And he'd tell me like, "Oh damn, we went up Franklin Mills, we went up this." He used to tell, and I would tell them the niggas that
Shout out to my niggas Rob and Jason. They used to be our navigators. Jason.
Shout out to Jay.
JP, rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
You already know. You know what I mean? I shout out the gang, man.
Like, well, I'm gonna tell one incident Fout put me on, and I'm gonna move the show on a little bit. But like I said, we gotta tap into people, let them know. You know what I'm saying? So, you know how we grew up. Then we gonna get into that gangster shit. But it's like Fout put me on. I know you remember. All right, Rainbows and them on the Avenue. It was when the paisley shirts came out. What was they called? Remember the button-ups? The 4 holes said the button-ups. We was wearing them. They was like rayon John. Yeah, the paisley button-up Johns. Folk put me on them Johns. I went, next thing you know, I went up on the avenue. I went up in the store. He showed me how to get them and everything. And since then, Folk would put me on, like where y'all would go at and Boost. And I would take the niggas down 49th Street with me. Right. And we, you know what I mean? I was on.
Right up.
Right, man. Shout out to everybody jumping on the show. My bad, y'all. That's right. We gonna keep the show rolling, man. So as you said, like, you know, we gonna speed it up a little bit. Because this episode 1, you know I'm gonna bring you back. Like I said, the show ain't doing nothing but getting better. All right, so as you was getting older, like with some of the things, you know, you was exposed to after, you know, you said we carried bags, we rode the horses. I remember we doing all them things around the same area. Now we want to talk about how old was you when you jumped off the steps?
I just told you.
No, I'm talking about the bag. I mean, on the Marcoux Street days.
Like I told you, I've been jumped off the steps. I told you, like, at the age like 11, 12, like we was hopping the L going to 69th Street, Farmer Mills, or Franklin Mills, you know what I mean, down the gallery, shit like that, boosting and shit. So I was always off the steps. Yeah. But like you talking about neighborhood realm, I've been to that when I ventured up and did the horses and shit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Once I ventured up and did the horses and shit, it was like, it wasn't no leaving this now.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? I'm right up the street from home base. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing my dirt at home
so
base.
Heavy.
You know what I'm saying? So, I'm gonna float up there, I fuck with the horses. And then, once I got with the horses and fuck with the horses heavy, I see the fucking surroundings of that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? From the older ages to the oldies. You know what I'm saying? Down to the Chinese store. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out Uncle H, Uncle Time, man.
Right. From there, from them.
Since we on the stable days right now, what was your favorite horse? Because I remember the horse I remember your horse.
My horse was pretty good, but he
right.
never let me take her out, so I had to jump to something else. That was the next thing was the motherfucker that ride the buggy, Pretty Boy.
I was about to say that.
I used to be driving, you know, I used to drive the motherfucking joint. I used to have y'all niggas run up and down Belmont Avenue.
Right.
Let's go, nigga. Let's go. We out here.
I ain't gonna lie, you was one of the best riders.
Go
ahead, my nigga. You was definitely one of the best riders, man.
Yeah, until I ran that motherfucking one-eyed jack into that back of that car.
Oh,
came down and smacked the shit
that was you on my block down 48th Street.
That joint was on 48th Street. It was on Westminster.
Yeah, right
where the funeral home at. The police pulled up on us, hit the stop, whoop whoop. You know, he was blind in one eye.
Yeah.
So he jumped to the side and ran into the boom.
Remember, I thought it was ankles, but that was you.
It was me. Bust his chest all over that shit.
Yeah, I remember that shit.
We go right to the garage and still there. We tied him up. Both went and got a motherfucking towel for him. We put the towel on him. Y'all niggas took the buggy and went and got Uncle Tucker. We was out by ourselves when that shit happened.
Yeah, that shit happened in front of my door.
That shit happened up on fucking 52nd Street, bro.
Oh, all right, but y'all rolled past my door.
We had to walk him down. We had to walk. That's the.
I remember y'all walking him down.
That nigga came up there and smacked the shit out of me, bro. I smacked that nigga right back. Pow! No smacking me, bro. Like, I'm not. You know what I'm saying? That nigga got mad. He was mad at me for a couple weeks. I mean, then he let me back in for a minute.
Right.
But it was growing pains, man.
Good thing, guys. You think about us going to the horse stable that's had us, like us watching hands and them get, us watching the OGs get that bread. But do you think that we because we gravitated next to that. Once we rode the horses, a lot of people don't know.
That was the surroundings in it. If you look at that, like, if you look at us riding on horses, we was riding on horses. Once we was done riding, even if we wasn't riding on horses, we was up there every day doing something around this stable. Whether cleaning the stalls out, feeding the motherfucking horses to the dogs, and then out back to the front, sitting with H.
Right.
Uncle H.
Portions.
You know what I'm saying? Sitting with him. He doing this thing by the feet. That's when I first learned to
Right.
Oh, man, y'all got to keep it at a low tempo. You can't have it. I mean, that's how I know how to keep that going. Then from there, that's how
because Uncle H was trapping. On the low, that's why I said we really...
Out the car. The
right.
car with all
But he was so
shit in
smooth with it.
He had all the shit in the car.
Mm-hmm.
Had the car parked over there. He always had the motherfuckers coming up.
I bet you don't remember how his customers... Let's tap in Uncle H, rest in peace. How he used to serve his customers, though. He was smooth as shit.
Right. Motherfuckers would come up, sit by the fucking can.
Read the paper.
Say something to him. Blah, blah, blah. Give him the paper. They sit down where he was just sitting at. Read the paper.
Talk heavy.
Read the paper. He go over to the car, hit the trunk, pop. Get his shit. Or he go in the motherfucker, get his shit, come back out. Then he go over there. More hand him the paper. Paper got the money in it.
Right.
They hand him a little joint handshake. Bam. They going about their business.
I remember sometimes they'd sit and read the paper, though. Look at the newspaper for a minute. If they was like one of his... one of his man's. They'd chill for like a half.
Yeah, bust it up and shit. Sit out there and bust it up and shit, yeah.
But I just figured out a couple years, as I got older, I knew what he was serving. I thought he was serving hard. That nigga was selling...
I got my name from over H.
He was selling that H.
I got my name from over H. Rest in peace, man.
Yeah.
I met him. I met him through my grandma, rest in peace. When he was out... You don't even know this.
I used to think Uncle H.
Before your time, Uncle H. When he used to be out on...
He fucked with you heavy, though, Chad.
Right, that's what I'm trying to tell you, bro. On Brown Street. When I used to live on Lex Street.
Right.
I used to live on Lex Street before I moved to the projects. You know what I'm saying? When
niggas ain't even know that. See,
you know what I'm saying? And there used to be a fucking... on 46, what was that? 45th. That come out the Brown right there where the deli was at and all that shit. Right next to that used to be a diner sit there.
Right.
That's back in the day. The 80s, the early 80s.
Right.
That's how old I am. You know what I'm saying? That's when I met H. H gave me the name Charlie Chapstick, bro.
Damn. See? Y'all got exclusive. Y'all ain't see. Niggas ain't even know that. You know what I mean?
He gave me the name Charlie Chapstick.
And
everybody from the stable started running with the chapstick to the cheesesteak to the this to the that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So...
Y'all, yeah, there it goes. That's where the name came from. See, niggas ain't even know that. Y'all probably thought he made that up. No, Uncle H. Shout out to Uncle H. Rest in peace. He taught us a lot.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And everybody that come on the show when we talk the whole stable, everybody gave him his flowers, man. Now we gonna move it up to. All right, we gonna move up to the other side of Marcoux Street now, 926 North Marcoux Street. Rest in peace, Aunt Niecy.
Rest in peace, Aunt Niecy. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, Lil Ron. That all came from stables, bro.
Facts.
That
Talk heavy.
From stables.
Talk heavy.
Because Ron came down to the stable trying to make bread.
Right.
We was already there. So that's why the 46th Street and y'all actually, Ron, because you and Ron was peas in a pot.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't really get down with the stable too heavy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Riding the horses and shit. But on the other hand, when he came back, you was like right there. That's where he was at. If he wasn't up his
I went out one time, remember, chap? I got sick.
Right.
I went.
Right.
I caught hay fever.
Right. Motherfuckers don't know about that shit too. You get saddle burns, shit all on your legs and shit from riding them.
Right.
You know how to ride the motherfuckers.
And that smell, bro.
Right. That too.
Like that shit travel with his niggas used to call. Niggas used to be like, damn, them dirty ass stable boys.
They used to smell us coming. The stable boys coming.
But when that bread be good shit, that young boy getting that money.
Oh, yeah. But that's how we reverted down to the other end of the block.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because we reverted down there, coming home from there, getting fucking got from Uncle Tom, rest his peace, rest his soul too. But we was getting got by him because he was taking half, and then we was like 10 motherfuckers splitting half of a 300 pot. We was only getting like $30.
Can I ask you another question? All right, as grinding on the block, I ask everybody this question, and if you don't want to answer, you can decline, because this question right here. Even though our character and our status went up, do you feel as though when we was on the block, on the cool day, do you feel like we was getting took advantage of with the 300 a week? Even though that ain't matter, because we came up way more than that. I'm just saying the pay rate. How did you feel about that?
The pay rate was great at the time. It was for what we was doing.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You got some niggas nowadays don't be happy with 300 a week. Faithfully. Stay in there for 8 hours.
Facts.
Rain, sleep, hell, or snow. You gotta stand there, bro.
So
you come up, you gotta serve them. You know what I'm saying?
But we was coming up 3 times that 300 before the week came.
Exactly. So that was some of the peaks of
Right.
300. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I just had to ask you that question.
Other motherfuckers that was doing other shit that was trying to grab and all. You know what I'm saying?
You got caught though. If you got caught,
if you got caught,
that was your ass.
Yeah, that was on you. But amongst the oldies, that was the oldies. You had some of them, and some of the motherfuckers that was right under them, that was over top of us, that was doing their shit, that was coming around, but wasn't actually from this fucking block. So it was like you had more opportunities because the block that we was on, since we're speaking of that block, was so quick.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I only worked the block for maybe.
So you don't feel like. Right, but you always was out. Like I said, we didn't have to hustle on the block to get money. If you was a familiar,
I got money other ways.
Right. That's what niggas don't other ways. Like I don't even want to put it out there with niggas tap dance. That's all I'm gonna say. Tap dance, the dollar trick. Remember remember the dollar? We had schemes out there.
We had so many schemes and shit, but we was getting up from the motherfuckers trying to scheme us.
Right. Exactly.
It was just we was picking up on that shit so quick.
Right.
Yo, nah. Because it was so many of us out there. It was like, all right, you may got him when he was out here by himself, but he's not out here by himself.
But they was getting young boy and then trying to young boy us.
Right. So it was like, you ain't going to get this many motherfuckers because he ain't going to be out there by himself but an hour, 2 hours. You always had a traffic.
Everybody had a favorite OG. Who was your favorite OG?
JD, rest in peace.
Rest in peace, JD. There we
JD,
go.
Well, actually, it was Nose before it was JD.
Right.
His Nose was on before, even though me and Nose around the same age.
Right.
But me and Ryan was cooler because me and Ryan went to school together. Nose is like a couple years older than me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Nose is my old head from the gate. Shout out to my man.
Nose jumped off before us, remember?
Right, that's what I'm saying.
When we was riding horses, he was already on a 4700 with.
Right.
So
that's what I'm saying.
He was already adapted.
He was OG from the gate. But once I got on, we started really sticking to that block. And I think actually, once I got my bench running and dipped from the motherfucking CBS and went on a run, like JD took me in the 62 shit. I was out there with him, hustling under him.
Rest in peace, JD, man.
Rest in peace. He showed me the little ins and outs of this and that. We did our little dance, a little tap
JD
dance.
was grimy as shit,
right,
though,
we did
man.
our little tap dance, little thing, you know what I'm saying? But I had to...
He was with everything, man. I ain't gonna lie, man.
I had to learn him, too. But I had to learn him, too, because he was popping the pills, going down J with my man. Shout out to my man, Mike Jizzy.
Right.
Going down, you know what I mean?
Right.
Taking, you know what I mean? We was doing that back in the day. These niggas
Shout out Raw, too. Raw, Mikey Raw, man.
Oh, man. Raw, yeah, that's my man. You know what I'm saying?
Raw, I be forgetting to get Raw's flowers because Raw be out the loop. But Raw, we love you, too. Raw, we love you, too, baby.
He been out the loop. He always been
out the loop. You one of our OGs, too, man. He always been out the loop. You taught me a lot of shit. You the one for real, gave me the plate and the raise and showed me how to put it in the bag. And you know what I'm saying?
That nigga always been out the loop, bro.
I was smoking a roll up. This nigga walked up to me and Lee and was like, "Come on, man, put that shit out." He smacked that shit out of my hand, bought us a pack of cigarettes, took us to the, you know what I mean, Chartment. You know what I mean? That nigga bagged up like a bird. We sitting there with him, get blazing. He's like, "Huh, go ahead, y'all go ahead now." You know what I'm saying? Ever since then, I ain't even want to hustle no more. I just wanted my own shit after that. And I done it. I went around the deli. But this interview ain't about me. This about my guy. We gonna tap right back into it. You know what I'm saying? It's my man Charlie Chapstick. We on the Fargo show, tagging friends. Shout out to everybody that's been, you know what I mean, jumping on there, man. Like I said, it's episode 1, man. My man came way from where I'm at, you know what I mean? Can't tell the location to come kick it with me, man. Anybody you want to shout out before I get to this next question?
Oh, man, shout out to all my guys, man. All my guys, man. Nose, Ralph, Grizz. You know, that was my squad. That's who I came up with right there. Raw, you know what I mean?
Right.
All them niggas I was on the block with, you know what I mean?
Right.
Then you had, you know what I mean, extensions, you know what I'm saying, to the Russes, to the, you know what I mean, Wesses, rest his peace, you know what I'm saying? You had, you know what I mean, other motherfuckers to the Lux, to the, you know what I mean, the Whites, to the, you know what I mean, the Wits, to the, hey, man, all them niggas, man.
Was you out there that night, the White knocked my shit out?
I believe not.
You remember that?
I remember that night, though. I don't think.
Do you remember what happened to him after that, though?
I wasn't out there that night. I wasn't out there that night.
Yo, that shit was crazy. That's when I knew it was love. That's when I knew his and them. Well, I keep saying names. My bad, y'all.
Yeah.
But that's when I remember the old.
That came from Lil Ron, though.
Yeah,
Lil Ron put that
I
in.
told people that on the show, like, I was kind of scared to go to him because I thought the white, I thought he was gonna try. You know what I mean?
I know
Do
about
something to
the
me
story,
after that. You know what I mean? The
But
white was a
Ron-
loose
but-
cannon.
but
I don't even
Ron
like
being-
talking about that nigga on here. He a faggot.
But Ron being who he was, rest his soul, took that in his hand.
He ain't let nobody.
Yeah.
He ain't let nobody tell him cause he ain't let nobody fuck with me at all. Touch to me.
Right, we was mad as shit about that shit. We was hot about that shit. Like, yo, man, why the fuck you keep taking up with this nigga? Like, let this nigga stand up for himself, man.
Right.
Oh, man. All right, Brian, I'm a man.
Rest in peace to my guy,
Yeah,
man.
that's definitely your heart. That's my guy, too, man.
Now,
That's my
you know,
guy, too.
this part of the show, I want to, you know, like I said, we're going to close it out right. This episode 1, man. You know what I mean? This is my guy, man. I want to touch into some serious things right now because I have a son that's out here, you know, and, you know, I don't want to get into everything, you know, right there, but I got a son that's out here, and I noticed you have just lost your son recently, you know what I'm saying? And I know you've been strong about it, holding your head. What's some of the things you think that we can do out here to not, I ain't gonna say stop, I'm gonna say slow down some of the killing that's going on in our city right now?
That right there. That's a hard one because I know I was back when I was running the streets out here. So for you to ask a question like that, that right there is way bigger than me and you. Way bigger than the followers you following, bro, or whoever watching, or whoever comment or will watch this. You understand?
But I get some good answers.
Like it all starts for real. It all starts at home, bro. If you
That's
look
what I'm
at-
talking about.
If you look at where we came from, this is why I made the path I made, because I was so petrified or scared of my mom, my pop, will get the notice or get the word that I was doing this, that, and the third. And they would whoop my ass, then they get locked the fuck up. These niggas ain't got that now. The parents more of the friends than the parents.
Right.
You know what I mean? You gotta install a dignity in your child. Yes sir, no sir. Yo, respect your elders. You know what I'm saying? It's not like that. You know what I'm saying? A motherfucker.
But you was a great dad, though, and you know what I mean,
Whoa,
and a great friend. Hold on, I'm not to cut you off.
At the end of the day, you can say that, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because I still have my daughter, yeah. My son will always be here with me in memory. You know what I'm saying? But I was not good. My son just got hit. I was not great. My son just got hit, bro. Ain't no greatness in that.
I mean, well, like, you know what I'm saying, like, far as you raising them and being there.
Right.
You know, I don't think we can control once they get a certain age and they get,
That's what
and
I
they
was telling
touch
you.
these streets.
That's what I was telling you before we even got on about your young boy. Like
Right.
You know you when you was that age.
Right.
So with your parents telling you at that age, yo, don't go down Marcus Street with the boy Ron and the boy Check. In the back.
I'm gonna try to hear that shit.
On the outside, you saying, all right, Mom, I got you. I'm going to go up in my room now. And your head, you're like, what? When I go to school, that's my man, Ron. I'm going to see him at school tomorrow.
Facts.
I'm going to bust it up with him, be with him as long as I can before I get back to you. But back to the fact of raising your kids, that was the part of you being scared of your mom. Scared of your parent.
We was scared, too.
You know what I'm saying? No matter what you done, you try to keep it away from them.
But how you felt as we got a little older and we got bigger and they tried to, whoop us, like whoop, like you like.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You still try to keep, like, to this day.
You would keep respect, because I know
That's
you
what
always
I'm saying.
had respect for your mother.
That's what I'm saying. To this day, right now. Like, yeah, if I would get upset, I would lash out. I would, you know what I'm saying? But when I turn and look at my mom, I would feel bad.
You would never bring that shit home, though.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. That's what I'm saying. If she was in this area that I was snapping, I was all out, and I would see her, I was like, yo, I can't. Because I don't want her to see me
right.
react like, you know what I'm saying? But she